Hey everybody, I'm Brianna Lentz and welcome back to another Flosstube. Today I'm recording Flosstube number 42. It's been a couple months and I have a lot to share. Not as much stitching as most people would probably share in 2 months, but I do a lot of different crafts. I've done a lot of quilting, I've done a lot of crocheting, a lot of crocheting, and a lot of other things. So today I'm gonna go ahead and start off with a fully finish, and I'm gonna yell at my daughter first thing and 30 seconds in. Fiona, can you go get me your crochet doll I made? Yeah. Thank you. Because I want to share that too. I have a really fun doll that I want to show you. So the first thing that I want to share is a fully finished for Fiona. If you are subscribed to my channel, then you have probably already seen this because I did a video on this. But I fully finished my dragon. This is stitched on 28 count antique white, and it is a $5 PDF download. If, like I said, if you've been on my channel, then you've seen this quite a few times. Thank you. And yeah, so this lives in Fiona's room. She loves fantasy. So in the picture, it's a dragon, and then inside of it, you can see that there's a total picture. I like pictures within pictures. And so yeah, so she has this on her bookcase, and I'm glad I didn't get all the wrinkles out. I couldn't get them all the way out. So if you have tricks to ironing out really stubborn creases besides just washing it, I would really like to know, because I really have a hard time getting these creases out of my work, which I don't understand why, because I know there's people that stitch on extremely tight loops on or hoops on linen, and they get their creases out, and I just can't seem to. So what am I doing wrong? But yeah, so this is just finished on a super cheap frame, and it is finished in a really easy way. I'll link down below if you'd like to know how I kind of cheated and just used finishing tape to finish this up. So yeah, love this. I'm glad that this was one of my oldest projects going into 2025, one of my oldest whips. Not only did I finish it, but I did not leave it languishing. It is now fully finished, and she enjoys it top shelf on her bookcase. Along with something on her bookcase that I finished is Anne of Green Gables. I finished her, oh, she's been loved on. But yeah, so I finished Anne of Green Gables. This is a free pattern by 5 Little Monsters, I believe, and this was a really easy finish. I have a tutorial on my channel, not for how to crochet Anne of Green Gables, but how to make your own weighted bottom to go in your crochet. So in here, I created my own weighted bottom with rice. And so if you'd like to know how I did that, I will also link that down below. But yeah, she's so cute. My daughter's favorite book is Anne of Green Gables, and so I wanted to crochet her a little Anne doll to sit on her bookshelf, and she absolutely treasures her and loves her. And then my in-laws came about 2 weeks ago, well, a week and a half ago, but they left like a week and a half ago. And they were here for about a week, and we watched the entire Anne of Green Gables movie series, like made for television movie series that came out in the late 80s and then the early 90s, and then their conclusion was like, I think in 2000. And so that was really wonderful. So yeah, little Anne of Green Gables. So now I'm definitely gonna have to crochet my mother-in-law and Anne, because she also just absolutely fell in love with her, because how can you not? She's so cute. And so she's crocheted using all worsted weight yarn from Hobby Lobby, and I think I share all of those details in my video where I show you how to make the weighted bottom for this. But yes, definitely love this. This was something else that I started and finished since the last time I saw you. I have quite a few things. I'm not going to get to all of them. And I have a strawberry vlog that I will be uploading on Saturday. So basically the concept for my vlog is I had a 50 strawberry craft DIY projects video that I uploaded last year, May of 2024. And so the concept was to grab ideas from that video and actually make them. And so last week I already uploaded and showed, Fiona, can you go get me my strawberry pillowcase? Would you do that for me? It's over there, just the quilted one. And I uploaded like a mini vlog of me making the strawberry pillow. This is really fun patchwork and I love it. I actually, in my haul, I'll show you, I got some fabric so I can continue making quilted things for my home because I think this came out so cute. Thank you very much. Thank you. But this is what this looks like. So this is a free pattern, a free quilt block from a blogger from 2014. And I just chose 3 fabrics from Walmart just so that way I could do it. And I really like how it came out. It looks really cute, really cozy, really soft pastel summer. And I already had this pillow and it fits perfectly. I winged everything in the back. Well, it's a little tight on the sides, but I love it. And so now I want to do 2 more summer quilt block pillowcases and pillow covers for my house because I'm just loving that aesthetic. I think it's so charming. And this only took me a couple of hours to do. So that is something, this along with a couple other things in my strawberry vlog that'll be coming out Saturday. But if you're interested to see me make that, like the full day of our life, hanging out with their cats, going through walks, hanging out with their animals, just different things that we do as a family, I'll have that vlog linked down below too, because I think that's super fun. Let's see, my next finish is another big finish. So this year I'm trying to work through my whips. I started so many things in 2023 and I did not do a lot of stitching in 2024, which means I have a lot of things to finish in 2025. And so I don't want to just finish them. I want to fully finish a lot of my items. I think that's probably a mantra for a lot of us stitchers right now. And so I fully finished free range. Sorry, I got a message at the same time and my brain was like doo 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 doo. This is Free Range by Cross-Eyed Cricket, or the Cricket Collection, and I modified it quite a bit just to modernize it. I didn't modify it more than I more so just removed a lot from it to modernize it, and I really love how this turned out. And then I finished it with you know, this type of fabric. There's a name for it. I think it starts with an H or something. And so I did that. I'm loving this fabric. Obviously, like, look, twinning. And if you're a beginner stitcher, which I think there's a lot of beginner stitchers out there, I also made this into a video, just plugging all the videos. I've done a lot of things to where I could also record video tutorials for them too. If I'm doing it, might as well make a video. And so if you're interested to see how to make your larger cross stitch into a pillow like this, then I'll also have that video linked down below. And so I put this in my rocking chair to sit in the small of my back, and it's a great size, so I love it, and I'm really glad I did this. This is just one of my older projects as well, and now it's fully finished, and I'm so glad I get to enjoy it. Lastly, for my finishes, if I don't think of anything else, is I finished the Summer Sweets Pin Keep by Scattered Seed Samplers. This is another project I started in June of 2023, and all I had was this little head. That's all I had stitched, and this has been languishing for 2 years. So this last week, I stitched everything. First I finished the bird, and then I finished everything around the bird. Then I went in, I did the top of the strawberry, then I finished the big strawberry. Then I went in and did all the littles, and I finished the bee skip and the little bird with the strawberry last. Now in the original pattern, it's not striped like this. That's actually because I made a mistake. And I wasn't gonna rip out my stitches, but it worked out conveniently that it was striped in a good way. So in the original pattern, it's all just one color like that. And in mine, I just rotated colors. And I had thought to put the year or my initials right here, and the thought came and then it fled. And I didn't think about it again until I was already fully finishing it. So I'm so happy. I've always loved this one. And so this is another spoiler to my strawberry vlog, but this is something else I did in it. And I just love it so much. I really like Scattered Seed Samplers designs. And so what I want to do is I want to have a bunch of my patriotic pillows, and I want to put it in here. This is haul. I got this from an antique store. This is McCoy. I love McCoy. I love the brown drip McCoy especially. And this was $25, and when it was on top of a case, and this old lady went and got it, and while she was up there, I was like, oh, does it not have a lid? And I said, well, if it doesn't have a lid, I said, can I get a discount? And she said, well, shoot me an offer. And I said 12 to 15. She goes, I'll sell it to you for 15. And so I got this for $10 off for 15, and it's not supposed to have a lid, but I didn't realize that. I just had never seen this before. It's just a bowl, and it's in perfect condition. There's no cracking, no nothing on it. It's in perfect condition. And I didn't mean to like drop down the price to be facetious. Like, oh, it doesn't have a lid. Like, I thought it did when she was up there. And then when she brought it down closer, we were both like, oh, I don't think this comes with the lid. But she said, my offer still stands to sell it to you for 15. So I'm quite pleased, because this is a unique piece of McCoy, and I'm very happy to have it in my collection. So I'm going to have a bunch of the patriotic stitching or summer stitching, one or the other, and I'm going to have it in here to display. And I like it because it's round and it's dark, and it's going to be like a nice contrast, I think. Right now all I have in it are the log cabin quilt coasters that I made last summer, which I still love to pieces. These are so cute. And then my daughter has, what are these called? They're not, are they perler beads? Where she does a design and then you melt them with the iron. And so this was the first kit. I think she's just about done everything. I think there's maybe one more left. She probably has it in her things. How cute are these? Look at the snail. And then the rainbow. They're so cute. So I've had these up on display, and for right now I have them in there. And Shirley, maybe you can just sit in there too. Yeah, she can sit in there too. So those are my finishes, my fully finishes, which for me is pretty impressive for me. I went through my fully finishes, and I have quite a few things to finish for October, and not so much fall, but I have a lot of Halloween to finish. And so I really would like to stitch more fall. Next, what I want to share is my active whip that I will be stitching. This is the next thing that I want to stitch to completion. And I just wanted to show on camera so you can see where my starting point is, because I haven't touched this in a while. I started this last year, so this was a 2024 start. And this is Henpeck by Plum Street Samplers. This is what it looks like. And this is where I'm at. I'm probably stitching this on 28 count Monaco, tea-dyed Monaco from the manufacturer, and then I'm using, I think I just pulled threads. And so that's what I need to do. So I'm probably gonna sit down today, and I'd like to finish this chicken, and then move on to probably the next chicken. And then like fill in the little doodads around. That's what I do. I just do bit by bit. Every day I set a goal of what I'd like to stitch that day, and then try to get that done. So yeah, so this is the next thing I'm stitching to completion. And then I have designed 3 new patterns, and so I need to stitch those up. So far I have 1 patriotic pattern, I have 1 summer pattern, and I have a Halloween pattern. And so I'd like to get my patriotic pattern out either before or on Memorial Day. I have a summer pattern that I would like to get out for June, and then I have a Halloween pattern that I want out and ready for July. So, and those are all things that it's kind of crazy to even be thinking about Halloween in July, but I feel like I was caught with my pants down last year, and so this year I'm definitely, I'm gonna at least have 1 pattern out for July. And if you didn't know, I have an Etsy shop. It's briannalentzshop.etsy.com. In my next video, I'll be uploading in around, sorry, my daughter's in the bathroom. I'll be uploading around, Jules, can you turn off that water, please? Thank you. Oh, thank you. Can flush the toilet then. Flush it. It's okay. You won't mind, will you? We don't. This is real life, okay? You come over to my videos, it's like hanging out with me at my house. My kids are 12 and 8. They gotta use the bathroom. I'm not gonna tell them they can't go to the bathroom. Thank you. And your hands are washed? Okay, you're good? Okay, thank you. So what was I saying? Oh, I have quite a few things. Like, I'm in a stitchy vibe, so I want to have my next video out around Memorial Day. And so I will showcase the patriotic patterns that I did last year because they're really cute. And then I will also show my, if I only have one new stitched pattern that will be available via PDF download in my Etsy shop, Brianna Lentz shop. And then, you know, who knows what else I'll be sharing. Probably all my stitchy things, and then I have an idea of what I want to start on Memorial Day for my patriotic stitching this year, but I won't share that yet. I'll share that on my next video. If I'm kind of hunching over, I'm in a new filming spot, and my dress is actually like really big, and so I have it pinned back, and it like hits the clip hits the chair. Anyway, this is right here. This isn't stitching related, but I want to share this because I want to do this. I don't know if you have an Ollie's near you. This is a new to me store from the last year. We got one in our town, and it's like a pick and save or Big Lots. And this is Panels and Patchwork Quick Quilts for Kids, and it's featuring best-selling fabric collections by Janet Wecker Frisch. That's not why I bought it. When I looked inside, it actually has patterns for pillows. A lot of the quilting books that I find thrifting have the patterns for the quilt blocks, but then they don't tell you how to fully finish the items in the picture. Or if they do, it's like things that are just really generic. So in here, they actually show me or tell me how to finish some of these things in these older ways. Like, I love this rag top pillowcase. I've never done a rag quilt of any kind, so I thought this would be a really fantastic way to teach me how to do it. And so I thought that would be really neat for patriotic or for fall. Then look at this pillow. Whatever, this pillow has a name, I don't know, but I don't know if I'll finish one of these this year, but I really liked the idea of this one too. And like this right here, the edging and stuff like that, it gives you instructions on how to finish these things in these unique ways. Look at how cute this is, like these little ones. And the edging on that, I wouldn't do points, but yeah, I really like it, and the artwork is really beautiful as well. Panels with patchwork, panels with borders. I'm looking to see if there is just like a catalog of all the different projects, but I don't think so. Oh, it's called a bolster pillow. That's what that big round one was. Crib topper, window valance, just some of these older things. So what I liked about this pillow is that you have the pillow and then you have the edging on the side, you know? I like that. So my idea is to just fill in different fabric and try some of these concepts. I'm really interested in that rag top pillow. So yeah, so I got that this past week. That was an impulse buy. And again, I'm going to be working through a lot of projects, but I also have things that I want to start because I have finished quite a few things, but I really like the quilting that I'm doing. And so for summertime, before it's fall, some of these will translate to fall, but I got basically all of the prettiest fabrics at Hobby Lobby while it was on sale for super cheap. So I got a yard each for 40% off. I got Mother's Day money, and I decided I really wanted to just get some fabrics to be able to make quilty things for my house, make altered or refashioned clothing for myself and for my kids. There's a lot of really cute things to do for skirts and for dresses, and you use like quilting ideas or longer panels and you sew them together to jeans or to overalls, and I would love to do that. So I got myself some things to do that because I've really just fallen in love with skirts and cotton and dresses. Not just for like if I'm going to church either. Like if I'm just out and about, like I like wearing dresses. I like wearing skirts a lot. I like wearing my jeans, don't get me wrong. Like jeans and a t-shirt is my comfort zone, especially like a black surfer, like just like a black or white Gildan shirt, especially if I've crocketed on it. Like that's my safe zone right there. Like that is like, I could wear that anywhere and I know I'm gonna be comfortable. But I do, especially in the summer in Oklahoma, wearing a dress or a skirt instead of like jean shorts or something like that. Like there's just a lot of air movement. Do you feel me? Like there's a lot of ventilation and it's nice. It's nice. Like I would have thought shorts and a t-shirt or like a tank top would be the jam in Oklahoma. This is going on my 7th summer in Oklahoma. Airflow is key, you know? So yeah. So yeah, I like those fabrics a lot. I'm just zooming through it. This might be a half an hour video. I don't know. It's been a while. I'm out of practice. So I've got a couple things. Well, I have a lot of things, but we're just going to kind of go together. Some of this might be repetitive. I don't know. It's been a while. I've got things that like it won't take me long to finish. And so I don't know if I'll have it finished for the next time I see you, but you guys are probably going to be like, dude, you need to just finish it already. I did not get this finished by someone's May 2nd birthday, but I just need to do the back stitching on this. Like, hello. So I'm actually just going to put this right here. I got consumed by a couple other like really exciting projects, and then my in-laws came and then that didn't happen. So that needs to happen now. I really just want to continue working through my projects that are almost done. So like this is a prairie schooler, like I'm so close to being done, and like old me would say, wait, don't finish it, just save it for Jolly July, for Jolly July content. I don't know, I might just finish it and then it's another one done, because the completionist Brianna this year is, I'm liking her. Completionist Brianna can stay, you know what I mean? Then I've got beading, if I want to do beading on my kind of want to finish this Santa Claus. All I have is the beading left, and then I have a pirate, and I have this that I could fully finish my Mill Hill into magnets at the same time if I were to finish this. And I got the magnets from, where did I get it from? Not Tractor Supply, from Harbor Freight. And so I just need the felt. And so if I finish that, if I just buckle down one night or 2 nights and fully finish that, then I can just have like everything out and finish it at the same time. So yeah, that is, oh, I just lost my clip for my dress. So that is a contender. That might be something I work on. This is another project that I think I started last year and I was so gung-ho about it, you guys. And first of all, I don't know where my threads are. No idea. No idea. Secondly, I am not interested in all of that confetti stitching. Like, I might just rip the inside out maybe and stitch something else in there just for funsies for me. But I don't think I'm gonna finish this. This is Tea Break. It's so cute. I have just decided pixelated stitching like this is not for me. So I don't know. I might do a giveaway for this because I really wanted to stitch this either for myself or my mother-in-law. And that's just, I'm not gonna finish it. I have no desire to, and I don't know what happened to my threads. I have a mystery bag of thread somewhere and it belongs to this. That's another thing I'm going to be doing. I need to design something for my in-laws. It's their 50th wedding anniversary this summer, and so I need to design something. A start that I do want to go ahead and begin so that way I can just kind of stitch on it little by little is I really would like this to be done for the harvest season. So if I start it now, I could have this up for harvest. And this is Celebrate Harvest by Brenda Gervais. It's not a ton of stitching. And if I just break down like different quadrants every month even, or every 2 weeks, like I would have this done, and I would love to have this finished on display this year. And then I have I guess I'm gonna stitch this on 28 count opal casual linen. That's what I have here, and I think it's a really good match. I'm sorry, my light is a little bit yellow. Where I'm at is a little bit dark. So I had to bring in some artificial lights. Let's see. And then another one that I would like to at least start is the gobbler. A lot of fall, but like I said, I want to have this fall stitching ready this year. I don't want to wait. So I want it out to display. And I want to do more fall than Halloween. I did pretty much all Halloween last year, and it was cool. Like, I enjoyed it, but I just really missed my fall decorations. And then if I do have a wild hair, I really would like to stitch this. Now that being said, for Halloween, there are Halloween-esque ones of these that I would love to stitch and have in a bowl. I think would look so nice, and I could just have as like a super simple touch. Like, I want my Halloween stitching out and a couple other things, but then otherwise, like, besides I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I just want to go more classy. I want to go for a more classy Halloween this year, and I've got like a lot of nice crochet and that kind of stuff, and I just want more classy Halloween this year. That, like, it'll just like blend in with my fall, and then I can blend it out. And I think last year I went really like vibrant, and I just this year want like the blacks and the blacks and the yellows, and just more simple, I guess, more timeless. So anyway, so I need to start her, and she has Halloween versions of these that I really would like to have in a bowl. And like I said, I love Halloween stitching, so I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I know that I waited really late last year to put out fall, and I just did very little. I didn't even decorate for a bunch of spring this year either. Like, it was just like a year of minimalism. We had an extremely busy year. We were more social this last year than we've probably ever been as a family unit. And so less was more for me. It's like, I love creating for my house, and so I just kept like putting out like the new things that I was making, but I didn't bring out a whole bunch of like the older stuff that I had made. And so now going into fall, I'm ready for it, because I feel like I just kind of I gypped myself in it last year. And so I'm going to go out and have it out early, and then I'm going to have my Halloween season, and who knows, because I'll have fall out earlier, I might be super into the Halloween season. But I'm just really vibing like the super prim fall Halloween vibes. And I have, last year I was really into like the more, I don't know how else to describe it, but like the more pop Halloween, if you will, like the more modern Halloween. And I love that. I personally, as an artistic standpoint, love to paint and create things in that aesthetic. But as far as like decor for my home, I actually really am looking to use alternative ways to use those patterns that I love, but maybe like instead of having it like on a pillow or something, because I just like the real prim Halloween, for personal use, I might have it like for like finish things into boxes for myself, for like ribbons or trims, or I'm really into like the altered clothing, like being able to use some of my stitching instead of like all of these classic ways, because there's at some point, like I'm gonna have enough pillows, you know, in 20 years maybe, and framed, maybe not, who knows. But I'm just so interested in using cross stitch in other media formats. And so I might do that. I might do it for like a journal cover, or like the back of a denim jacket. Like, there's something that I designed and made last year that I'm really interested in seeing if I can put it like in the top portion of like imagine this was like the back of a denim jacket, and like, you know, you have like the top section, so your head is here, and like you have the sleeves here, and then you have like this like rectangle right here. I would love to be able to figure out a way, and I know it's out there, I just have to probably like figure it out for myself, to put one of my floral stitchings, I think it's like, I don't even remember what it's called, but it's like daisies, and it's on purple fabric, and it's like the daisies are in candy corn, and to have that in the back like as like a piece that I could wear and that would last a really long time. or like I said, as a journal cover, or finish it into a box, and that's just something that I have for myself to like put like different treasures in. Maybe, I don't know, but that's where I'm at right now. And also like, I said what I said, but I'm all about like, I just want all of the freaking pillows like stacked in like on top of each other. Like, it's a vibe that I am super into right now. Okay, so other things. So new starts that I may or may not start this month, but I want maybe next month, as these are things that, again, I want to start and finish for this year. So I kind of have to get on it. One is a Halloween, but look at it, like see it, just like it's a vibe. Like, this would be really cool to have hung up for Halloween in a frame. This one is Jolly Jack by the Woolly U. This one looks bigger than it is. It's 65 by 64, but it is a lot of block stitching. So it might only be 65 by 64, but it does look like it is quite a bit of stitching. It's not like one of those things where there's a bunch of negative space. So, like each of these, like I'm not a huge stitcher, so each of these might take me like a day, or I don't have a whole lot of time to stitch, so maybe like 2 a day maybe. But again, if I get this started and then I have just Jack maybe in September, that would be fun. So that might be something. Another pattern that I've had for a long time, that I wish that I had stitched because I would have enjoyed this every year, is this one. This is Sugar Stitches by, this is Miss September by Sugar Stitches. This obviously came out in 2019. That's a copyright. And I actually bought this when I first started homeschooling 3 years ago. We're wrapping up our 3rd year of homeschool right now. And I had different things that I wanted to modify and all this, that, and the other. And now because of that, like I just haven't stitched it. And so I think I'm just going to stitch this and then have it be something that I can bring out for September in my homeschool room, and it just be super cute. And yeah, I think it's so fun. I like all the different colors, and it's just super 90s vibes, and I love it. So I want to get that done for September. This one is the Mill Hill that I need to fully finish for this summer. This was a summer stitch, and it's completely stitched. I just haven't fully finished it, and I want this as a magnet. And so isn't this so pretty? I love that gem. So this is what I'm talking about. If I can go ahead and get that other one finished, and then I will fully finish them at the same time. Honestly, the reason why this isn't fully finished is, for some reason, like, finishing this is super intimidating to me. This is Autumn Harvest, so I would have this out for summer, and I guess autumn, by Mill Hill, and I love it. This was super fun. So I need to fully finish that before it gets ruined just being in my bag. And I have a couple other kits in here. I would like to just start and finish this and see how big this is. I've had this for years, so this would be fun to just go ahead and have. I don't know what I would do with it, but it'd be done. This is another Mill Hill that I've had for a long time. I would love to stitch this. I don't know if I'll have time to this year. But this is Garden Gnomes Mushroom House by Mill Hill. I would love the fairy house, the big fairy house that they came out with this year. I would love that for my stash. But see, like, I want it, but I'm like, okay, like, you need to stitch this first then, because that's crazy. Like, I have a couple big Mill Hills that aren't finished yet. And I think I'm going to start finishing my Mill Hills on fabric. And then going into fall and Halloween, I would love to have this on my refrigerator for Halloween this year. This is Splat Witch Autumn Harvest by Mill Hill. Also, if you are interested in any of the Halloween that they have right now, I would recommend that you go to your local shops or 123 Stitch now and see what they have, because as it gets closer to Halloween, they'll be harder to get. But I love these. And this is the back of this one. So that would be fun. So I don't know, maybe in July I'll stitch that one. And then I just pulled out some other ones that, like, I would like to work on. I've got some, the Lemon Tree. This was gifted to me by a sweet friend, and this wouldn't take long to finish. So this would be one for summer that I would like to stitch. She gifted me the threads that went with the original kit as well. She's already stitched it. I just need to stitch it, and it really shouldn't take very long. So this would be a fast start and finish for me, and then would be a beautiful pillow to have out on display as well. I always think of my sweet friend. And then I might save this for Jolly July, but this is one that for Jolly July I might do. This is an old Christmas keepsakes. I think I got this at Goodwill or one of my thrift stores, yeah, for 99 cents. And so this has everything in it to finish, and I would love this for Christmas this year. So that might be a Jolly July. I'm already like thinking like this might be one that I start and finish in July. This is one of the oldest patterns that I have. I've had this for years as well, and so I need to get this one done. And maybe one day I'll have, year by year, I can have these done. I don't know how many of these I have done now. I mean, I've got to have had 2 or 3. I think I stitched one of them and then I gifted it. So I'm not really sure, but I love it. This one looks like a lot of stitching, but that would be another Jolly July. Oh, okay, you know, I'm gonna tell you. So for Memorial Day, I would love to start this Flag Folk. I need to pull all the colors, and I need to decide what fabric to stitch this on. It calls for 36 count butternut linen from Dixie Sampler hand-dyed yarns. Hand-dyed linens. The stitch count is 153 by 162, and I would probably, it calls for weeks. I don't know if I'm going to do the call for weeks or if I will just do DMC, but yeah, this is one that I would like to start, like a big project that I would like to start Memorial Day. I've had it for a couple of years, and this is definitely one that I wouldn't mind like starting and then have go into next year, maybe finish it next year. And then for patriotic stitching too, I'll probably like talk about this again next month, but just so you guys can kind of have an idea of where my mind is I think I would also like to stitch Sweet Land of Liberty by Blackbird Designs. And I'd probably just go through and stash dive to see if, first of all, if I have these threads. If not, I'll just use whatever I have. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go over these again when I see you next time, but that's patriotic stitching is what I'm thinking about. And then honestly, I would love to start working on these. I have a big collection of fabric, and then for Halloween, I would love to start stitching these. So if I want this done for Halloween, I need to start on this too. But like, see, like, oh, I don't know. I said what I said about Halloween, but then I'm like, oh my gosh. But like, this is the more like the vibe, and all the more modern Halloween stuff, like I love for my personal use. Like I love it for me. Like it's just like a throwback to an older version of me, and it's just fun. But for my house, I like to have this around. But I do love the fun Halloween because it's one of my favorite things to paint is that's like my favorite art style to do. But to have around, this year I'm just feeling like this vibe. So yeah, I've got a bunch of threads for it too. Oh, for this one, and then, okay, so that's what it is. So I need to figure out what thread for this. I'm probably gonna have to save up to get, not the thread, the fabric. And then I have a lot of fabrics in here to do 'Tis Halloween, the 13 stockings and projects to stitch for spooky fun. So I'd love to do at least one this year because I've had this for 3 years and I haven't stitched a single one. And so, you know, even if I just do one a year, like it'll get done that way versus like not doing it. Like if I had started when I got it, I would be on my 4th one, you know? And so, yeah, I've started pulling some of the threads. This was when I was working. And so I had more disposable, but yeah, so fun. So that's also on my radar. So who knows what I actually will start, and I don't know. I've finished so many things that I am itching to start a few things, and there's so much stuff that if I don't start now, I won't have done for this upcoming season. And so there's things that I would like to stitch during the season, but then also things I want done for the season. Like, what is it? It's May, so I have June, July, August. So I'd have 3 months to get this done. And you guys, I'm not like the fastest stitcher, as you know. So How cute is this? I can't believe it's already like summer basically. For us in Oklahoma, it is basically summer because school's out this week and next week. And when I was growing up in California, it wasn't summer until mid to late June. And then like 4th of July was still at the beginning of summer vacation. But, I mean, we homeschool, but still, like, all of their friends and stuff, like, not all, most of their friends are actually homeschooled, but a lot of their friends, like, people they go to church with and stuff like that, like, the world goes around, you know, regularly schooled people. And, so, yeah, so summer here, it starts to get hot in May, and then basically, like, summer activities are over in August, and so then everything kind of goes back to normal life, so, yeah. So yeah, I need to, once I'm done recording, I'm actually gonna have to make a few executive decisions. And I've had fun playing with my cross stitch because it's been a while since I've looked at a lot of this. And figure out what I wanna do, like pick some actual like achievable goals, and then I'll move on from there. So we will see the next time I see you. Definitely I'll have my pattern done up, but we'll see what I end up starting. Oh my gosh, I just love her. I'm really itching to start this. Now, I better finish those other mill hills because look at that. Like, if I'm intimidated by those other mill hills, look at how much cutting there is in that one. But this one would be easier too. This is just so cute. But otherwise, I want to start stitching my mill hills on fabric. So, yeah, this would be a fast start and finish. So, yeah. But I'm very happy, very, very happy with what I was able to get fully finished since the last time I saw you. And I have my strawberry vlog that's coming out, and then I don't know what's coming out. I'll probably do like a patriotic vlog where I do patriotic stitching and other patriotic crafts, because I have a bunch of primitive crafts that I have wanted to do for a long time, and this year I'm just doing it. Also, maybe like a bookish vlog where I do a bunch of like book related crafts, which I could even do that one, September one for that one. But there's like a bunch of stuff for like book related things that I'd love to do as well. So yeah, that wraps it up. I had a lot to say because it's been a while since I've seen you, and I'm on like camera because when my in-laws came over, I hid my camera overarm. You know, my camera overarm. That's, you know what I'm saying. And so anyway, so I was cleaning today, and I was like, oh, I need to put mascara on. Like, did I have to? No. Did I want to? Yes. And so anyway, it's been a while since I've even like done a Flosstube face to face. So this was a treat for me to do that. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now. If you have not already, please subscribe. If you have not already, please like this video because that tells YouTube to keep sending my video to other people. And if you think that there is something that I should definitely start and finish, let me know in the comments down below, because that will help weigh my choices as to what to stitch. And I will see you guys in my next project and in my next video. Bye!